Greetings and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, back to the Broken Spectacles YouTube channel. We have arrived on the Magic Bumblebee to the school. So this is one of my builds that I think warranted a longer video, a proper tour, if you will. Redstone Educational Facility. This school I've kind of created as a sort of horror map. Thank you for the ambiance. So a type of horror map where a player can go through and find different notes, there's some corpses here and there, just kind of trying to solve the mystery of something that happened here, something dark that happened here years ago. But also it is just a high school, and it's something that I worked really hard on. Probably harder than I ever have on any project, and so I'm just really happy with it. So I'm just gonna sit and show it off, and if I ever want to make it just a normal school, I can just fix the lighting and maybe take out the corpses and it'll be back to normal. But my main influence with making this school and with making the school in Utopia was anime, but this school Phasmophobia kind of took over as kind of the main influencer. So we'll just see what we have. So this is kind of like the main area. You can just gather. There's tables. You can sit around. It's kind of just an open area outside the office. Here is the office. Turn that on. As you can see, I've rigged some of the lights to have delayed reactions. Some of the lights don't turn on at all, signifying that you are close to something that's relevant to the plot of the story. There's just a little closet. A lot of little closets because, like, that lever goes up the wall, up some stairs to the ceiling. And that's how kind of all of the rooms go. So I just created closets with the rest of them. Principal's office. Come in. Just a nice little office. There is a dark part here because the principal is in that closet. And there's also just some notes in one of these that pertain. There's notes here and there. There's just stuff here and there. It's a whole thing. Not really meant to be scary because I with my resources can't really make this game all that scary. But, you know, did what I could. Did what I could with what I had. So, go in here. This is the women's room. And it also is the female locker room. Sorry?
Don't disobey me.
Locker room. Lockers. Shower. And the men's restroom is pretty much the same. And these pretty much the same bathrooms as you would see in everything else that I do. Just because this is just how I do bathrooms. Men's restroom. Men's locker room. There's a locker open over there. Just some spooky stuff relative to the plot. Maybe I'll make somebody go through this someday. Just like maybe I'll make somebody go through Havoc Maze one day. Because I like to torture people. And I think this would be a great way. This and Havoc Maze. Havoc Maze I think would be worse than this. The gymnasium. Here. It's kind of how most gyms that I've been in work, though, with their lighting. Just delayed. I don't know why. When I was a kid, my gymnasium took forever to turn the lights on in my grade school. Cafeteria. Little service kitchen bar, however you want to say it. Just a little closet. And the auditorium, one of my favorite builds. Have the house lights, some seats, stage, and do some behind the scenes and have the stage lights on. So if you want to do a production, sorry, I cannot see my reticle. So if you want to do some productions or whatever, There's the stage lights you can watch from back here. Go ahead and shut this off down here. And that is the first floor. I'm actually also going to shut this off as well. Gotta conserve electricity. Also, if I don't, I'll forget. And actually, so here is the second floor. There's mainly a lot of lockers and classrooms. And you got a library, kind of a more special classroom. Not going to turn the lights on in all of them. Spooky library. Music room. And then just classrooms. I have a classroom for like pretty much every subject that I could think of / fit. And they all just kind of look relatively the same, just with little odds and ends being different here and there. Male restroom. And female restroom. Let's see, what is this? Science room. Oh, this is an actual, I tried to make it like a science lab with like the tables and everything. Kind of worked, kind of didn't. History room, just normal classroom. Got a poster up there. Computer lab. And all of these have their own little closets, and some of them have special stuff. Like the art room here has a closet that has blast furnaces and kind of like kilns for our making. This mannequin, I really wanted to put something. Ooh, look at the view of Capital City. I really wanted to make it so there was just like someone standing in one of the windows. I didn't know how to do that while still making it like reasonable, like without just putting someone in the window just to put them there. So I just put a mannequin there, and I'm like, it's the art classroom, so I put a mannequin in there. It fits in there, and it might freak some people out. All right. So that is the second floor. Look, I can see my house from here. And Havoc Maze. Oh, Havoc Maze. I don't like it. Super delayed, that one. Alright. We have the faculty lounge. We have the foods room, just kind of the cooking class. We have foreign language. We have astronomy, my favorite room. Well, besides maybe literature. Female restroom. Male restroom. And speech and debate room. And English room, also a good room. I'm an English lit major. I have associates in English literature, so that's why I like English literature, because it's just kind of my thing, reading and writing. Student lounge, placed as far away from the faculty lounge on this floor as possible. And this here is a look inside the ceiling floors, between the ceiling of one floor and the floor of another floor. Here is just kind of the complex redstone circuitry. I have the stairs, like I said, that lead up here. I have them in every single classroom, like here, just leading up, all leading up. And I have different redstone repeaters set to different settings, just to put delays. Certain parts where I've skipped and not put redstone down, just to keep it dark because it adds to the plot. I put these blocks are where like the stalls and the urinals are in the bathrooms, because having these lights on, the lights shine up through the urinals in the bathroom and the stalls in the bathroom and actually illuminate, because it's just cauldrons at the bottom. So the light actually shines through the cauldrons to light up the bathroom. And obviously I don't want that. I want every room to be dark and independent of itself, so I had to put those there. But otherwise, yeah, there's just some of the complex redstone circuitry. This is the second floor that we are looking at right now. So that is the Redstone Educational Facility, so named because it is made out of red concrete, and also just because there's just a lot of redstone that goes into it. So I really hope you enjoyed it. Just kind of a fun little thing that I made that I really kind of like. I thought it was pretty good for my first real attempt to make a real school, second attempt to make a school, although I was pretty confined in Utopia and couldn't really do that much just because of the small space. But this, I had all the space I wanted and I used it. So I really hope you enjoyed this. Leave a like if you did, leave a comment if you have anything to say, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and share it with a friend you think might like it. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you all in the next video.